What's up, guys and girls? Welcome to the Tuck Your Chin podcast. Welcome to a brand new episode, fresh new episode. I know it's been a while, but we're back again. And we're back with a very special guest. He is back again, Deez.
Welcome to the Tuck Your Chin podcast. Deez, the Joey Deez, back again. Thanks for having me. Couldn't wait to do this one.
Because, boy, we about to talk about some bullshit right now.
Got so much to say right now. So much.
So let's just get this 45-minute conversation out of the way right now with the Fiend. Bullshit.
Bullshit is right. Like, the worst thing you can do in the world. Do you want to start this off, or do you want me to go?
Oh, I'm just going to say one comment.
He lost
to a person that can't even throw a right spear or a right jackhammer.
So here's the thing. If this guy here that we're talking about, everybody knows him. He's been around for 150,000 years. He's a legend. He's a Hall of Famer. He's done everything there is possible to do in the business, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe not everything, but just about everything. He's probably hasn't wrestled since what?
I don't think he could wrestle, Deez.
Well, it was last year he faced The Undertaker at one of the Saudi Arabian pay-per-views. I don't know if it was Super Showdown or Crown Jewel. I think it was Crown Jewel. And the two of them put on the worst match in history.
It was so bad.
And I'm not blaming one or the other.
I'm blaming both of them.
I'm blaming both of them. And I'm not blaming them, but they are part-timers. They're old. And they put on the worst match in history. I let that go. I wasn't one of those fans who was like, oh, that was horrible, because I knew the circumstances going in. Two old part-timers trying to carry themselves in a match, 110 degrees in Saudi Arabia, if you remember that those guys were beat red, sweating to death.
Oh yeah, it was the heat wave.
And you have two of these guys in their 50s trying to go at it. So anyways, now this guy that we know as Goldberg is the fucking Universal Champion. And he beat the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And he's going into WrestleMania as the Universal Champion. It is 2020. And Goldberg is going into WrestleMania as the Universal Champion. What is life? And why did he? Why on earth did he beat Bray Wyatt? Why was he the one? And why now?
Vince is rock hard for Goldberg. I'm gonna put it out there right now. And they I'm not gonna say destroyed the Fiend character, but like,
listen, Goldberg I don't want to hear this. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Goldberg kind of just shit on it and like flushed it down the toilet. He was beaten by 2 or 3 spears and a jackhammer. Mm-hmm. Do you know how many curb stomps Rollins did, and he still got up?
Dude, he took a toolbox to the head. He took a chair to the head. He took so much in that Hell in a Cell, and he probably would have taken the sledgehammer to the pile of steel chairs and toolbox and whatever else was on his head in that Hell in a Cell. But they stopped the match, and he would have still survived that probably. And then he took 4 spears and a very, very bad jackhammer.
4 horrible spears too.
4 spears from about a foot away. There was no momentum going into him. The first one was cool. I liked the first one. I wasn't expecting that. It was when the Fiend was pulling his jacket off and Goldberg just, boom.
Yeah.
Right into his gut. Not the greatest spear in the world, but I like the placement. I like how they did that. It would have been great if Goldberg backed up a little bit and put a little more into it. But I think they wanted to just give that look of like he just went right from where he was, boom, and took him right out and tried to pin him. I think he tried to pin him right away.
Yeah, I think he did. And then he kicked
But why did Bray Wyatt not survive Goldberg? And why? And my thing is like, I don't want to hear all this stuff about, oh, it's for money, it's for ratings, it's for this, it's for that.
Hell
money
no.
and ratings. The Fiend was bringing money and ratings. Like that, this character was bringing money and ratings, and everybody's like, "Oh, the people that are okay with this, which is very few, but I've seen a few online on social media who say, well, listen, the Fiend didn't need the title. Why not?
He was a legend.
He's the best thing going on SmackDown right now,
and he's back to being a mid-carder, I guess, with John Cena. Because
so,
that ain't the main event
this
anymore.
changes things now. I would have loved to see the Fiend and Roman Reigns, because for me, here's my opinion, going into that match at Mania, you don't know who's going to win it, because there's the thought of Roman Reigns, winning the title back again, and going back from this recovery and remission of cancer and everything, and the heroic story of him hitting the mountaintop again at Mania and being the one to take down the Fiend. I can buy that. And if he beat the Fiend at Mania, I would have been happy, not just because I'm a Roman Reigns fan, because I think it makes sense. Because who else is going to do it, right? Not Goldberg.
Well,
but also you could have had Bray go over Reigns at Mania, and I would have still been okay with that, as much as I'm a Roman Reigns fan, because you go into that match and you're like, who's going to win this? Because it really, really, really could be Roman Reigns, but it really, really, really needs to be Bray Wyatt. Yep. Like, Bray Wyatt needs to beat Roman Reigns at Mania. Roman Reigns does not need to beat Bray Wyatt at Mania. So that could have went both ways. Now going into Mania,
we already know who's going to win this.
We already know who's going to win.
I think I know who's going to win.
So the whole thing that pisses me off here is you're trying to get Roman Reigns over so badly again, right? You're trying to give him that Mania win where everyone finally, for the first time ever, is going to all cheer him at Mania.
So basically, it's just a 1 month.
But they ruined it. They went back on it because everyone's going to hate it now. No, everyone's going to hate when Reigns wins because they already know it's coming. So they're so stupid for putting this together. They tried to get Reigns over here, but they're going backwards, and everyone's going to boo because they're going to hate this match.
I think so. I read so it was going to be the Fiend Roman all summer long. And I think that's when the Fiend wins it back.
I'm going to be okay with Reigns and Goldberg at Mania. And I'll tell you why. But I'm not okay with the fact that they didn't do Reigns,
Wyatt,
and the Fiend.
Yeah.
And, Fiend and John Cena is going to be great. Fiend and John Cena is going to be hell of a match. The story leading up to that is going to be great.
I want to just expose him. I want the Fiend to just, make fun of his Hollywood career and, his past marriage and stuff like that, I heard.
Yeah, so Cena wasn't going to be in this Mania. He was going to sit this one out. And that was cool because he was being really unselfish and he was giving time up to others that deserve it. And I think that was a really good story there. That was good to bring Cena back and have him do that. And I like that he's facing the Fiend. But again, I think we know who's going to win this match. How are you not going to have the Fiend meet John Cena? He's going to beat John Cena. He already lost to him at Mania.
It's the redemption story.
He's going to beat him. So now they just put 2 cards on the match that I'm okay seeing. But I know the winners. And I might be wrong. We might be wrong. Goldberg could beat Reigns. It is the WWE. If he beat the Fiend, who's to say he's not going to beat Reigns? And we might be wrong. Maybe John Cena beats the Fiend because it's the WWE. And we really don't know what's going to happen. But it's a shit show of a story, man, the whole thing. They screwed Mania up big time.
Hell yeah.
I'm good with the matches, but they didn't do what they should have.
Nope. It should have been Reigns, Wyatt, and then, Cena. Who cares?
And I don't even care who Goldberg faced.
Goldberg, he wasn't even going to be on the card.
He shouldn't be the champion. He shouldn't be the champion going into this.
He's having a 1 month Universal title reign before he drops it.
Yeah. So.
Unless he retains, and then it's going to be a shit show all summer.
Oh, man. If their idea is to have him run through the summer and, vary the roster, oh, man. My God. Why? I thought Goldberg had his like little goodbye story a couple years ago, and I liked that. I'm okay with him coming back for a match here or there, because he's that type of person that, you know, he might not have the greatest matches right now, but I'm okay with him coming back once a year, twice a year maybe. But don't put the title on him. This is bad, man.
He comes back and he wins a title. I feel like that's been happening a lot. Last time he came back, won a title. He came back, won a title. Wait another 2 years. He's going to win again.
Yeah, he went in and faced Lesnar. We knew Lesnar was going to beat him. They were tied up 1-1.
And then he disappeared.
We knew he wasn't.
Came back.
And now he's facing Roman Reigns, and we know Reigns is going to beat him.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope he does. But I'm a Roman Reigns fan. I look forward to that spear versus spear.
An actual spear versus a horrible spear. But let's just put...
I know. Roman Reigns' spear is way better.
Oh, no. Roman Reigns could actually deliver a spear. He
gets air on it, and, like, he makes it look like he flies right through the person. Goldberg's just, like, knocks him to the ground. So there's no comparison there.
So, next topic. Matt Hardy. Yikes.
Yup. Yikes. What's going on with that? He's in a wheelchair?
I'm going to say my theory, but this is basically everyone on the internet wrestling community, AEW.
His contract's about to run out.
It did run out.
It did already?
Yeah, he's not re-signing.
Yeah, he's probably headed over to All Elite, no doubt. And if he doesn't, then he's bringing his broken character back to...
Impact.
No, WWE if he signs. He still could sign. He's either going... I think it's just WWE or AEW. I don't think he's going to Impact.
No, he opted out of... He's not going back to WWE.
Oh, he already said he's not?
No, he released a video saying he's being a free agent now. So.
What? When did he do that? Today?
Yep.
Didn't see that yet. Saw the wheelchair post yesterday.
It's the Exalted one. That's gonna be cool.
Oh boy. Okay.
I like it.
Yep. Gotta check that.
AEW Revolution. Great show.
Yeah.
Jon Moxley.
Yeah. Jon Moxley, the world champion.
Hell yeah. Orange Cassidy doing what he does best. Not giving a shit.
No. So what do you think about the whole Jon Moxley thing? You a fan of that? I love that.
I think it needs to happen because I want to see heels go after the title now, not just baby faces, because it's just been baby faces with Jericho.
Since
now we can get MJF maybe go after it.
Okay, yeah.
And Jon Moxley will actually kill him, not just literally.
Oh, he will no doubt beat him. No doubt. Who else do you think he'd face?
Who's the top heels?
I don't know. It all depends because I think they're going to start... Well, he could face he could face other guys from the inner circle. He could face Hager.
Yep. Hager. Guevara is not up there. I don't think he's going to go after it.
No, maybe sometime down the road.
I think it's going to be MJF that goes after it first, though.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. He's got, all the stuff to go after. He's got the ring. He's got the win over Cody.
He doesn't have the Cody Rhodes tattoo on the neck. Poorly placed, though.
Yeah.
Yikes. Did you see that?
Yep. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not a big tattoo guy, but I think it's pretty cool.
I don't like where he put it. I don't like it that it's on his neck.
Where do you think it should be then, Deez?
I think it should be either on his arm, on his shoulder.
Okay.
Or on his other pec, like his other side of his chest that he doesn't have Dream on. Because I know he has Dream on one side.
Yeah.
For his dad. So I think the other side. but not on the neck, man. That's a big neck tat. It's red, white, and blue.
America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it just stands out like awkwardly on the neck. I don't know. It's not Cody Rhodes for me, you know?
No.
Especially because he only has like another small one. He's not like tatted up, you know? So it's just weird to see one tattoo on the neck.
Yeah.
But to each their own.
Yeah.
I like the tattoo though. I just don't like where it is.
Yeah. What else happened? Hangman almost turned heel. That was cool.
Oh yeah, yep.
You watched highlights?
I've seen highlights. Yep. I didn't see the show, but I saw highlights.
Yeah. Well, you were about to ask something. Go for it.
No, I don't know.
I'm trying to
I don't know.
too.
I don't know what I was gonna ask. Are you talking about as far as AEW?
Anything. What else? What are we missing?
Well, we didn't talk about anything Raw yet.
Yikes.
How about Raw?
Shit show.
Oh, man. So, Drew McIntyre, Lesnar.
McIntyre. Another match
We knew that was going to happen.
The winner of.
And that's the thing. That's another one. That's another one.
If they do it right, we'll love you. If you do it wrong, we'll leave you.
I don't want to see Lesnar beat McIntyre. Nobody does. And if they do that, boy, man, if Goldberg beats Reigns and Lesnar beats McIntyre,
holy shit!
Oh my God, someone's gonna unleash hell on Vince McMahon. Like that's gonna be bad, man, because he can't make two bad decisions like that.
I think he already made two big decisions, having both of them be champions at the same time.
Well, that's what I mean, and I mean that's the first bad decision. I think the second bad decision would have them being retaining him. So, I mean, if he does that, then someone's got to take over, man. He's doing a bad job. I'm not just blaming him. It's everyone that's putting this stuff together. I don't know. Nobody wants to know the winners going into Mania. And those days are way, way over where you used to have that suspense leading up to Mania. Like, who's going to, you know.
Not
and
this Mania. We already know 3 winners.
It's horrible. It's like putting together, like, the easy puzzle. You know what I mean? Like,
it's like having,
it's like the puzzle it's the puzzle with, like, 12 big pieces.
Yeah.
And it's easy to put together. And then you have the other puzzle that's like 1,000 pieces and small little tiny pieces, and you have to put the whole thing together. Like, which puzzle do you want to do? You know what I mean? You're not going to want to put the easy puzzle together. That's boring. That's how I think of it.
Yeah.
Because if you have to 3 months before Mania, if you're like, oh, I already know the winner. Sorry, but I don't care who's in that match. I don't want to see it. You know, I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's like AJ Styles.
And Undertaker. I don't know that winner.
And Undertaker, I don't know that winner.
It's one good, maybe 2. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte 2. I don't know that winner. Probably could be Rhea. I don't see Charlotte going to NXT at all.
No.
But who knows?
I don't know. Probably going to be Rhea.
Yeah. So Jody, I got a question for you because I know. So if you were a creative writer, what would you do right now to fix that shithole of a company?
Oh God!
If you had power, if you literally could make a decision without Vince knowing, but like not with like firing people.
For the entire company, or just like?
Oh no, for the shows, Raw, SmackDown.
What would I change there?
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Well, that would be a lot. I would change a lot, but what the biggest thing I would change is having a little more story. Obviously, like there's not for me.
There's no
since
story.
There's no story. There's just a lot of matches.
Yep.
And I'm okay with a lot of in-ring stuff, but you have to build things. I feel like Raw lately, especially, not so much SmackDown. I think SmackDown tells more stories.
Raw is just random matches.
Raw the past, yeah, I mean, at least like since they put this brand split back together, this Raw has been nothing. You know, it's just been matches. There's no stories. There's no stories at all. You know, look what they're doing with McIntyre, man. He's supposed to be the guy headlining WrestleMania, and he's like, I don't know, what's he doing? Backstage interviews and stuff?
Yeah, and then beating a random person every week in like 5 seconds.
Facing who? Like, who did he face?
Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder and stuff?
Yeah.
Come on. I remember the days where, like, the main eventer of WrestleMania was going through gauntlet matches, handicap matches, you know, doing stories, like backstage stuff, off-site stuff. Like, I remember, you know, when they did rivalries like Triple H and Randy Orton, like, they were invading each other's homes and stuff like that. And what did they have? They had someone go to the WWE headquarters and destroy Triple H's office. Yeah. I think it was Brock Lesnar.
Well, looks like Vince lost his balls.
This is the stuff that used to happen leading up to WrestleMania that made me want to watch it and be like, I don't know who's going to win, because this guy's like invaded this guy's home, this guy destroyed his office, this guy stole his car, this guy did that. So it's like, you don't know what's going on. Here it's just, you know, Drew McIntyre's been pushed, and now he's facing the guy who's been pushed. Now we know who's going to win this match, because Brock Lesnar doesn't need to beat Drew McIntyre. The whole reason they're doing this match is to get McIntyre finally over.
Please.
Yeah, but if it was Drew McIntyre versus somebody else, I could buy into it a little more. You know what I mean? I could want to watch this match a little bit more. I'm looking forward to the match, because the Lesnar matches are always interesting. And especially McIntyre, we've never seen that. But, I mean, I know who's going to win.
Yeah.
And there's that slight chance that I am wrong. But, we'll see.
I know who's going to win. That's all I'm going to say.
Lesnar's got to go home, man.
Lesnar, Goldberg, they all both.
Lesnar's got to get the fuck off my TV. Lesnar's got to go home.
He's done. He shows up maybe once a month. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Yeah.
Not championship material. How about the women? You want to talk about the women real quick? As far as, like, Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch? What do you got going there? I mean, again, I think we know who's going to win that one.
For the Raw Women's Championship?
I mean, that's if Shayna does win the Chamber.
I know who's winning that too.
Again, we know who's winning the Chamber, Mike. See, it's this whole conversation we've had here. Every match we've talked about, we know the next match who's winning. Shayna's winning the Chamber, because it's not going to be anybody else.
And Shayna's beating Becky.
Why would Asuka face Becky at Mania? They just had like a 1.5 to 2 month long feud.
A terrible
Why would
one.
I think that Asuka's going to win that? Why would Liv Morgan be facing Becky Lynch at Mania?
Character ruined.
I love Liv Morgan, but why would she be the one? Why would it be... Who else is in that match?
Ruby Riott.
Sarah Logan?
She just howls at people. She can't...
Sarah Logan's been in dark matches for like the past 7 months. You're not going to make me think that she's winning this Chamber and facing Becky Lynch at Mania.
And Ruby Riott. She's going to be facing Liv Morgan. Even if
she
that
just
even
came
happens.
back. No one wants to see her face Becky Lynch at Mania. She doesn't even have any type of character or story going on. This match is so obvious. Shayna Baszler's winning. She bit Becky Lynch in the back of the neck. You telling me they're not facing each other at Mania? Why didn't you just announce it a month ago?
They are fucking insane if they think we don't know.
Because they have these pay-per-views. They have these pay-per-views like 3 weeks before Mania, and it screws everything up. Because they have to, like... They know what they want for Mania, but they have to act like anything can happen at this next pay-per-view, even though we know that nothing's going to happen.
Oh, no. Nothing good. Nothing's good is going to happen.
So what do we got coming up at the Chamber?
Miz and Morrison defending their titles.
Ooh, I like that. That's going to be a good match.
Oh, yo, guess what? They're
Tag
retaining.
Chamber. They are. They're not going to... Again, we know that one, too, yeah. But it's going to be... I like that, because it's in a chamber match. That's going to be fun. We've only seen one of those before.
Yeah, and then they got the 3-on-1 Intercontinental Championship match. That's going to be good.
Oh, my God.
That's the only good match I think so far in that card.
I know, but I think we've seen this match already. That's why it's For me, it's like, what? I think we have, no?
It's been like 5 months of Shinsuke and Braun just fighting.
Oh my god, it's dragging on. It's got to end.
They have been Sheamus in. Sheamus could do something new. But no, it's...
All right, so while we're on here, we'll talk about Chamber real quick, and then I want to just go over like WrestleMania predictions with you real quick so far.
Sure.
Just in case we don't do one before Mania, which I'm sure we will, but just in case we don't. All right, so Chamber. What else is going on at the Chamber?
That's the only three. Actually,
there's no men's Chamber.
No, just the tag team. They kind of fucked that up when Roman Reigns just came out.
How about title match? No title matches? No world title matches?
No, I don't think so.
No, because the Mania matches are set.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a pretty boring pay-per-view, I think.
That's gonna be a horrible pay-per-view. There's no title match. Becky's locked up for Mania. Becky's not locked up for Mania because it's the women's match. So there's going to be no women's match there. Women's title match.
Nope.
There's going to be no Universal or WWE title match. There's going to be no SmackDown women's match.
No, there's literally the Chamber for the women's, Chamber for the men's, and the 3-on-1 handicap match. That's it.
Oh, we have a SmackDown women's Chamber match too.
No, Raw Women's Championship, Chamber.
Right. So what's going on for SmackDown? Because someone's got to face Bayley. I think it's going to be Sasha.
Oh, that's going to pull that out of their ass. They don't need a Chamber for that.
I know, but they're going to rush that story.
Yeah.
Unless they go in facing each other like best friends. And then someone turns on someone.
Yeah, I could
see that. I could see going into that match as best friends, and then, they couldn't really turn on each other. They're both heels, so Sasha could just win, and then Bayley, I don't know. Bayley attacks her, and they break up because of that.
I guess that would be cool.
Because if Bayley wins, then they can't do that because Sasha attacking Bayley would make Bayley a babyface, and I think they're keeping Bayley as a heel. I think they might turn Sasha babyface. Remember, she got like a recording, she got like an album coming out and stuff, so they're probably going to want to push that, and they're going to want to have Sasha be a babyface, maybe.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
Yeah, I agree.
So for Mania, SmackDown Women's Championship, Bayley versus Sasha Banks. That's what I got.
I'll go with you on that.
Okay.
I don't know what other matches they're going to add to Mania.
So Raw Women's Championship, we got Becky, Shayna. That's what I got. That's what you got?
I got Becky, Shayna. Yep.
Okay, SmackDown Tag Team Championships, I got John Morrison and Miz versus the Usos. Or a multi-man match, but I don't think they're going to do that.
I think it's going to be a multi-man match. They haven't done, I think it's going to be a ladder match. It's got to be.
Here's the thing. Here's my thought. You got to give the Usos their main card 2-on-2 tag match with a title win. Because they are the best tag team in the WWE for a long time now, consistently. That's my opinion. Besides the New Day, the New Day's had their shine. The Usos have never had a 2-on-2 match on the main card at Mania. I don't know if you knew that already.
I think it's just pretty soon for the Miz and Morrison to drop their titles. They've been doing good.
I know, but they could get them back after that. Or they could retain them, but just the Usos got to have that 2-on-2 match at Mania. That's my thought.
I just don't want them playing hot potato with the title.
Then they could retain them at Mania, and I'd be okay with that too. I would rather the Usos win them there because I think that would be their big moment that they deserve. Because as good as Miz and Morrison are, man, they're not the Usos. They're not technically a tag team. Even though when they get together, they do great things together.
Yeah.
They're not. I mean, the Usos have been consistently a great tag team since the beginning, in my opinion, and I think they're the best the WWE has as far as a established actual tag team. And I'm not considering like Miz and Morrison in there, Rude and Ziggler, like teams like that. I'm talking about tag teams. The Revival, the Usos. The Revival is great, but I don't know what happened with them.
They're gone. They're about to leave. They're shipping to AEW too.
Yeah, because they're not talking about them at all. And Mania's coming up, and they're talking about like chamber matches and stuff, and they haven't even mentioned them. So that's what I got at Mania. I got the 2-on-2 match. Or a multi-man match with like the New Day.
The same teams that are in the chamber, probably.
Well, that's why it would be dumb to do a multi-man match. Yeah. Maybe like a triple threat.
Yeah.
Just the triple threat. Raw tag titles. Rollins and Murphy. Versus Owens and Joe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Owens and Joe should win it. I think
it'll be Owens and Joe.
Yeah.
That'll set somebody up to turn heel down the road. Probably Owens again.
Yeah, and I think Murphy's gonna turn face. I think it should be Murphy versus Rollins at Mania. I think they should lose their belts maybe tonight.
Oh, that would be a rush of a story though for that.
Oh, they still got a month to build it, so maybe wait a few.
That's only 4 Raws though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess. I guess they put the thing together last minute so they could break it up last minute. It just happened randomly one night. So the same way they did it and it worked there, they could do it and break them up and make it work. I have confidence in that. But so you think it's going to be Rollins Murphy?
Yeah, eventually, if it's not at Mania. Pay-per-view.
All right, so Universal title we got McIntyre, Lesnar. I think McIntyre will win that. SmackDown, Goldberg, Reigns. Fiend, Cena. Oh, we also have Styles and Taker on the Raw side.
Yikes! I don't know. Taker, I guess, but Styles has been being pushed as Mr. WrestleMania, so maybe he sends him out for good.
I think Styles could. I think Styles will beat Taker.
Yeah.
How many losses does Taker have at Mania? Is it just 2?
Yeah, just 2.
So I could see him. Yeah. I mean, I was just mad when they broke it years ago, and I still am. The streak. So now it's just whatever. If he loses, he loses.
Yeah.
I mean, his record's always going to be great. So what's another loss at Mania for him? Not really much. It doesn't ruin him. He's always going to be the best ever at WrestleMania. No one's ever going to catch up to that record. It's 25-2.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think I think AJ sends him packing, maybe. But
I don't know if he's going to send him back, and I don't think he's going to send him packing.
I want his last match to be against Sting. I know it will never happen.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
I think that should be the last match for both of them, Sting and Undertaker.
Give me Sting and The Fiend.
Well, it looks like Sting's going to have to stay around for a little bit longer.
Yeah, give me Sting and The Fiend,
Undertaker
too.
Fiend.
That'd be great. Undertaker Fiend, Sting and The Fiend, Balor and the Undertaker at some point. Demon Balor.
Yeah.
Still haven't gotten that yet. There's a couple of those cool matches that we haven't gotten yet. Then we got the women's battle royal. We know that. We got the men's Andrade battle royal. What else? Charlotte and Rhea. I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley on that.
Yeah. That's it for WrestleMania.
That's it so far.
Yeah.
So.
I really think it's gonna be Becky versus Shayna. So.
Becky versus Shayna. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. No doubt.
And then
I'd be surprised if
Ruby versus Liv Morgan. I hope.
Okay, because they're talking about having a lot of women's matches, so
yeah.
3 women's.
Liv Morgan.
So Ruby versus Liv Morgan. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see that being big enough for Mania though. Why not? I mean, pre-show, probably. Pre-show, definitely pre-show.
Why not?
What else could you have at Mania outside of those title matches? Oh, you got the Cruiserweight title, so that'll probably be what? Jordan Devlin versus... could be a multi-man match. Leo?
Yeah. Leo needs to get it back.
That'd be great. Imagine at Mania.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. Isn't he from Tampa?
No,
I thought he resides in Tampa.
he lives in Orlando.
Yikes.
So news on the street, and it's just a rumor, and I know it's not going to be true. Did you see what they were saying about WrestleMania being canceled?
Yep, the coronavirus.
Yeah, it's a bunch of garbage. They're not canceling WrestleMania.
It's only 2 people. If they really want to play it safe, just like test everyone that comes in. If you really want to like fall for those.
There's no way they're canceling WrestleMania.
If they do,
Let me just make that clear.
Fucking disaster. If they do, they need
Let me just make that clear.
Millions and millions of people.
They would not do that. They would change locations before they canceled it.
Oh yeah. Even if
They would go through the struggle of changing the location before they would cancel it altogether.
Yeah.
People just like to make stories up.
Yep. That's this coronavirus is bad, but like it's not going to stop a WrestleMania.
No way. There's not enough people. It's not like thousands of people have it in Florida.
No, it's 2 people.
There's just 2 cases in Florida right now.
Yeah. If it gets worse, then maybe they should move the location.
They would change the location, or they would do it later at another date in another place if they had to, if they couldn't get the location for the same day. They would never
Cancel WrestleMania.
cancel WrestleMania.
It's like canceling the Super Bowl. Has that happened?
You can't cancel. Yeah, it's like you can't cancel anything like that. I mean, the WWE is year-round, every day, so they're going to end up doing it at some point, even if it's later down the road. But I don't, in wrestling, you can't do that because if you cancel one thing, you can't move forward,
No.
So until WrestleMania happens, they can't move forward with anything. So they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Anybody who's stupid enough to think that is, it's like everybody who's, I don't know, I seen a couple posts on it today. I'm like, why would you even post about it? Because that tells me that you believe it.
Yeah.
They're not canceling it.
Nope. Not happening.
Nope. But yep.
Let's do Raw tonight. Probably gonna be horrible, but let's go through what's happening. We'll predict.
Mm-hmm.
So Brock Lesnar is scheduled to appear. Hip hip. He's probably gonna confront with Drew McIntyre. So original.
Yeah, we all know. What? Breakaway fight where the security's got to break them apart.
Yeah.
And they keep going after each other in the middle of the ring, and they can't break them apart, and then they do, and then they go after each other again, and then they fight to the backstage area. Yeah, that's what I'm calling for this.
Oh, I'll put a lot of money down on that. Next one, Beth Phoenix comes out.
And Drew McIntyre will be wearing his big long, not his big long one, but he'll be wearing a big leather coat and black jeans and his sexy Scotsman shirt.
Yep, probably.
Because that's what he's called now.
Yeah. Beth Phoenix is next. She comes out. Randy Orton comes out. RKO's her. Gets heat.
Yep.
Pisses Edge off. He comes back next week. Kicks his ass. And then we're at Mania. Great. You agree?
Did you just say RKO to Beth Phoenix?
Oh, yeah. He's going to do...
Yes.
You think he's going to do something. He's going to do something.
I never thought of that. And I want that so bad now. As bad as that sounds, I want that to happen tonight. Yes, I'm going with that.
RKO or punt kick. Either one. Go for it.
Give me both.
Yeah.
RKO, leave the ring. Beth Phoenix gets up, go back in the ring. Punt kick to the head.
He will be the most...
Oh my God, he will be hated forever. Forever, dude. Forever.
Yeah. It will be even worse than
they
like
need to
him
do that.
Kissing Stephanie McMahon after he RKO'd her. Oh, he should kiss her. He should kiss her.
Oh, jeez, no. Not because you know why?
Because he's a married
everything
man.
With Bobby Lashley and Lana and everything lately, it wouldn't be the same.
No.
Yeah.
Give
me the RKO and the punt kick.
Yeah. We'll keep it at that.
Definitely.
Seth Rollins and Murphy defending against Street Profits. I could see it going either way. If the Street Profits win, I think it's going to be a feud with Rollins and Murphy, and then they'll rush it and destroy it.
I think it's
Alistair-
Rollins and Murphy retaining.
Yeah. Either way.
I want Street Profits, but Rollins and Murphy are going to Mania as champions.
Alistair Black and AJ Styles. Don't know why they're doing this. AJ's facing
Don't either.
Undertaker. Undertaker's not showing up tonight.
Uh,
I don't think so. Could, but I don't think.
where are they tonight? Boston?
Yeah. No. Brooklyn.
Is it Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Or they were just in Boston, rather.
Yeah.
Okay,
it was-
yeah.
Friday was Boston.
Brooklyn. I could see The Undertaker being there tonight, actually.
Yeah.
Because this is the first episode after Super Showdown? Yeah. Undertaker will be there. That's my guess.
Okay.
They got to get this feud cooking, dude.
Shayna versus
This-
Oh, go ahead.
See, I just want to say one more thing real quick.
Yeah.
I think this feud, I want The Undertaker to be there leading up to it. You know what I mean? I don't want this, like the last few years, The Undertaker going into Mania hasn't been there leading up.
Yeah.
I want to see The Undertaker, and AJ Styles do things going up to the match, you know?
Yeah.
So let's start that tonight.
Yeah. Why not?
In Brooklyn, you know they'll pop big for them.
Oh, yeah. Shayna versus Asuka. Yikes. That's going to be a bit.
That's happening tonight?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Shayna's going to win. Becky's going to come out. They're going to fight. She's going to bite off her ear, and blood's going to come out of her mouth. And
then she'll be the female Mike Tyson.
yeah. Oh, and the worst match of the night. Oh, go ahead.
What's that?
I was about to say the worst match of the night. Rick Moss defending his 24/7 championship.
Against who?
Who knows? The whole roster.
It just says he's defending his title?
Yeah.
Yikes. Mojo Rawley, R-Truth. Eric Young, the Singh brothers, Cedric Alexander on a few occasions, here or there and everywhere. No Way Jose.
Yep.
These will be the people you'll see. Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins. These will be the guys you'll see there.
Oh yeah. Rey Mysterio and Humberto, alongside Humberto Carrillo, face Andrade and Angel Garza. I don't know where that feud is going, to be honest.
With Zelina Vega, who's with Andrade, Angel Garza, and Aleister Black.
Yeah.
You don't know where this feud's going?
No idea, Deez. No
I
idea.
do.
What's going on? What's going down, Deez?
Something we didn't talk about for WrestleMania. Probably a fatal 4-way for the U.S. title.
Where the fuck is the U.S. title?
Andrade.
Huh? Oh, my. He's been suspended. That's why I forgot.
He's been suspended. Yeah, that bad man.
Bad man.
Yep. That's why. I think that's where this is going. Because if you do that, that would be cool. It would be the four Latino superstars that they have.
Yep.
I don't think they have any other ones, right? Besides, like, the Lucha House Party.
Yeah.
Hey, you put them in a good little fatal 4-way for the U.S. title?
They'll tear down the
Definitely.
house.
I'll watch that all day long.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be a great match.
Yeah, and then
not as good as Rey Mysterio versus Andrade mask versus hair match for the U.S. title, but
yeah. I think they'll all go into a
cool
faction together. Hopefully.
Yeah. What do you think about a mask versus hair match?
I don't think Andrade would go bald. I don't think Rey would go unmasked.
Well, Andrade would go bald, and he would put on a mask to hide the baldness.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
That sounds actually good. Let's make it happen.
Sounds great.
Listen to us, WWE.
Yep, that's what I want. But then again, don't forget about Dominic.
Oh, he needs to come soon.
Don't forget about.
We're waiting.
Don't forget about
I
Dominic.
kind of forgot about him, Deez, not gonna lie.
I know everybody's forgetting about him. I haven't though. I'm keeping that in the back of my mind.
He'll come back. He got destroyed by Brock Lesnar, but he'll come back strong as fuck.
Yep. He'll be in the ring soon.
First feud, Brock Lesnar. Let's make it happen. Send him packing.
Oh God.
Send him packing.
Who, Dominic?
Yeah.
No way. There's no way they're ever gonna do that. Not even have that match. I would want to see it. That'd be funny, but I don't think they will. We still didn't get Ray versus Brock. Or did we?
Did we? I'm not sure. I don't think we did.
Maybe they had like a
we?
one-off for the title. Yeah, I think they had a one-off for the title.
Well,
they must have.
I think Brock won that match.
Because I feel like they were about to face each other, and then he injured Ray, and Ray went off TV for a while. I was just like, did they come back and have that match? I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah. It's for the title, and Brock beat him quick. He beats everybody quick. I mean, he destroyed Ricochet. I mean, Ricochet didn't get any offense in.
Nope.
Horrible.
Horrible, Deez. Horrible.
I mean, that match was like a minute and a half long, dude.
Out of here.
So, yep. So that's what's going on in the wrestling world.
That's all I got.
A lot of
bullshit.
predictable things.
A lot of bullshit.
This episode was a lot of rants and complaints.
That's what it's gonna be for a little more.
Yeah, we needed to talk about this one.
Yeah. WWE, listen to me. Please listen to me. You got a chance. Don't fuck up Mania. Don't cancel Mania. Don't
Please don't.
The Fiend. Don't let Goldberg or Brock retain.
Yes, those are the key points. And don't make any more predictable matches for WrestleMania.
Never again.
Please.
I'll
Leave
let
that.
I'll let it happen once. As long as the winners win. As long as we know who's gonna wins. And then we're good.
Yeah. And then from there, make us guess.
Yeah.
Don't put matches together just to make put a story there. Let us guess. Let us think. Let us have suspense. That's all I want. That's all I want. These last couple months have been bad.
Oh.
So hopefully we're going to pick that back up.
Well, that's all we got for this episode. Like, subscribe, comment, follow Deez on Instagram at DeezJoeyDeez. Check him out. You can say, and then don't forget to tuck your chin, and then Deez, you can do whatever you want to say.
I just want to say, don't forget to tuck your chin.
Hell yeah!